let's keep moving. It was an absolute cracker. Jack Whiten, the game was in, obviously, Wagga. Jack Whiten shows up for the Raiders. The first half display was absolutely unbelievable. He was then able to lead them around the pack as the Dolphins charged back once again. So, again, let's talk about, obviously, we'll talk about the Jack Whiten, the Ricky Stewart emotion that did come with that. But the Dolphins, again, they find themselves down 12, 18 points, and then they flip a switch and they start playing. So is this a team that takes 20, 25 minutes to get into their rhythm, or is this a team that teams are just starting to realize how to attack them, how to score points, because they've leaked a lot of points in the last couple of weeks?
I think it's more so to do with not having their main man at 7, Mr. Nathan Cleary 2.0, Sean O'Sullivan. I think it's a little bit to do with that. They haven't had their strongest starting 13 for quite a while now, so that sort of plays a bit into it. But yeah, to be down 18, 22, 24, whatever it is, points within the first half, it always sets up a sort of a Mount Everest style comeback. Now you'd rather be on the flip side and be, 22 points in front and keep climbing into the second half and put on a big scoreline. So good to see Ricky's Raiders 3 from 3 on the trot for the of wins. There. Good passion shown by Ricky and Jack. It just shows you how much the Raiders mean to both those players. Jared Croker, again, 5 out of 7 on the boot. I think he's like 4 games away from 300 clubs, so that'll be good to see when that game happens for him. But not too much to say negatively about this game, because it was a good game to watch. I think just Raiders had a couple of chances before Golden Point where they could have snuck home the win early instead of going to Golden Point and leaving it up to fate. But they need to work on their Golden Point or field goal attempts.
Well, I will say, and that's actually a good point that you ended that on, the field goal attempts, because they almost looked nervous before Golden Point, and they said a stat numerous times on TV that there was no one in that current Raiders squad before the weekend that had actually kicked a field goal. So maybe that played a part. No one really wanted to step up and be that player that gave away a 7-tackle set, which led to the Dolphins winning the game. So maybe that's what it was. There was a bit of fear, but obviously he stepped up. He faked to go right. Everyone fell for it. He was able to compose himself and slotted across for that field goal. They won the game. The emotion from Ricky, the emotion from Jack Whiten, I thought was absolutely brilliant to see. It shows they both care about the club. And it almost shows you that for Jack Whiten, this is about a premiership. It's nothing against the Raiders fans, but he really wants that premiership. So if he can keep playing like that, I think the Raiders fans are going to send him out as a legend. But Baxter, Raiders 31, Dolphins 30.